Hi there, this is Heidi Nord with the Brilliant Dyslexic, and thank you so much for coming to this lesson, which is Copycats 8. So, we are going to start with letters, and we are going to start learning about letters that are copycats. So, we have two cats here. One is a whisper cat. And the whisper cat, the letter that goes with the whisper cat, is usually a letter that doesn't make a very loud sound. Examples are p, p, p. And when you put your hand on your throat, the p, 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 you don't use your vocal cords for. The mega cat, an example of that letter is the b, b, b. Now the you make in the same place of your mouth as the b, b, b. The only difference is you use your voice when you make the b, b, b. So we're going to be learning a new letter pair today. So we're going to review the letters that we learned in lesson 7, and they are the Now, vowels, when we say them, they're usually mega sounds. So that's why we have the cat with the mega sound, because you need your vocal cords to make that sound. And the other sound we learned is w, 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 wind, w, w, w. And that is also a mega sound. For this lesson, our new sounds are the quiet or the whisper sound is t, t, t. Now to make this sound, you take your tongue and you tap it against your teeth. So the key word that goes with this one is t, 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 toe. And if you go to my website and buy my letter cards, you will find that each one has a QR code on it. And when students scan that QR code, you are brought to a video where I make the sound of that letter. So the t, t, t is a whisper sound because when you put your hand on your neck, you don't feel your vocal cords at all. This is compared to our next sound, which is a mega sound. So we have the copycat, which has a megaphone. So this sound is d, d, d. And if you put your hand on your throat, you can feel your vocal cords vibrating. Now, the sound is made in the same place in your mouth as the t, t, t. The only exception is that you're using your vocal cords for the sound. So d, 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 dog, d, d, d. That is the key word for this sound. Now, if you notice, as you get further and further into language, there are words like water, W-A-T-E-R. We exchange that T sound for a D sound, right? Water. I would like a glass of water, please. Isn't the water beautiful today? So, oftentimes you will hear a D sound turn to a T sound, or a T sound to turn into a D sound. So it happens a lot in English where these two copycat sounds will copycat each other very often. So students really need to learn this information, and people with dyslexia need to study English even more intensively, and teachers really need to drive that instruction. So the science of reading shows that we need to really develop strong language skills. So here we go with putting together some words. So here is v, e, t, vet. In vet, what if I change that t to a d? Then we have v, e, d. In ved, what if I change the v to w? Now we have w, e, d, wed. In wed, what if I change that d to p? Now we have w, e, p, wep. And in wep, what if I change the p to b? Now we have w, e, b, web. And in web, what if I change the e to a? We have w, a, b, wub. The next one is t, I, b, tib. In tib, what if I change the I to a? Then you have t, a, b. In tub, what if I change that b to m? Then you have t, a, m, tum. In tum, what if I change that t to w? Then you have w, a, m, wum. And in wum, what if I change that m to d? Then you have w, a, d, wud. Here's the next one. We have d, e, p, dep. In dep, what if I change the e to a? Then you have d, a, p. In dop, what if I change the d to t? Then you have t, a, p, top. And what if I change the t to w? Then you have w, a, p, wop. And in wop, what if I change the w to v? Then you have v, a, p, vop. And then what if I change the v to y? Then you have y, a, p, yop. Here's the next one. Here is t, a, g, tug. In tug, what if I change the a to I? Then you have t, I, g, tig. In tig, what if I change the t to w? Then you have w, I, g. In wig, what if I change that w to d? Then you have d, I, g, dig. And then here's the next one. Here is w, I, t, wit. In wit, what if I change that t to f? Then you have w, I, f. In with, what if I change the I to e? Notice the I, e, I, e. It's just a tiny little movement. Now you have weth. In weth, what if I change that f to d? Then you have w, e, d, wed. In wed, what if I change the e to ah? Then you have w, ah, d, wad. Here's the next one. Here is t, a, g, tog. In tog, what if I change that t to w? Then you have w, a, g, wog. And what if I change that w to d? Then you have d, a, g, dog. And in dog, what if I change that d back to a w? Then you have w, a, g, wog. Here's the next one. Here is w, e, t, wet. And in wet, what if I change that t to f? Then you have weth. And in weth, what if I change the e to a? Then you have w, a, f. And in wuff, oh, okay, so let's review our vowel sounds. We have I, e, a. And sometimes I play a game with these. So sometimes I'll say, which one says ah? And then I'll have students point here. Which one says I? This one. Which one says This one. Which one says e? This one. Which one says e? This one. Which one says This one. Which one says I? This one. Sometimes that's too hard, so I have to take away a card and just use 3. Sometimes I have to go down to 2. So do what helps students be successful is the greatest plan. These are whisper sounds. So this is the copycat where you cannot feel your vocal cords. So here we have the p, k, s, f. And here are, oh, and our new one, t. I had to use a second screen. And here are some mega sounds. Here we have b, g, z, y, v, m, n. And our new one, d and w. So thank you so much for coming to this lesson, which is Copycats 8. I hope all of you have a beautiful day. I'm Heidi Nord with the Brilliant Dyslexic, and you can go to HeidiNord.com. Thank you so much.